Hey everyone, it's Jeannie here. Today I am joined by the amazing David A.R. White, actor, filmmaker, author, the co-founder of Pinnacle Peak Pictures, and we're here to talk about some exciting things, some exciting projects that he's working on, David. It's always nice to see you,
Jeannie,
to talk
good to see you too. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, always. So Revelation Road, the series. I know there's a couple films.
Yeah.
But there's a series, and it follows one man's journey during the end times.
This guy.
I love it.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah, no, Revelation Road started back in 2012. So think about that. That was our first movie. Brian Bosworth and I are we're whatever on this circuit here to these couple days talking about it. And so it's cool because last year I was in South Africa for 3 months. So shooting this series. And it's something that started, 11 years ago. We did 3 movies, and then the fans and people loved those movies so much that they have been talking about them nonstop for 10 plus years. And so going, where is the fourth installment? So what we didn't want to do is we didn't want to just pick up and do more movies with it. We wanted to alter it, and for somebody who hasn't seen the movies, come in on, Revelation Road says it all. It's basically a look at the end times. It's an apocalyptic Mad Max, I always say Empire Strikes Back, this kind of fantasy world that is, and right now it's a fantasy world. And,
I know. It's fun to watch on TV, but
probably
I don't know.
not living it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I was going to ask you, what are your thoughts about that, the end times, and just even where we are in maybe biblical timeline? Like, what do you think?
Yeah. It's funny because I think I started, we started our producing, Kevin Downs and I started our producing career doing end times movies from the moment after, at the in the late 90s was our first feature film that we ever produced. And so, and then we did a whole group of these movies. And so it's been a while since I've been in the end times arena until last year, and going off and like reviving this whole thing has been an eye-opening experience. It's different. I mean, it obviously the longer we live, the closer we seem like we're to the end times. Not something that I'm looking forward to. It's not like, I can't wait for the end times. Unless there's pre-trib, there's post-trib. I'm pre-trib. I believe in, I hope that
you will be taken
the rapture,
up.
that I will be taken up, and not like the actor that I've played in these movies, because I think I'm the most left behind actor in these movies ever.
Oh, that's so sad.
I've been left behind more times than any actor in the history of Christian.
So David, if you don't get this right,
I should by now have it right.
That's crazy. I know the series talks about, the topics eternity, mercy, forgiveness. What comes to your heart when you think about those themes, eternity, mercy, forgiveness?
I appreciate you because you always ask such easy questions.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to dig.
Yeah, exactly. Those are deep. I love this series because it's rooted in forgiveness. It's rooted in Brian Bosworth comes back, which is a fan favorite, a very exciting world where we were arch rival enemies in the very first movie and second movie, and then the third movie kind of does a little cameo and he shows up. So this one we're on the same side, but it's about this forgiveness thing, and then it's about betrayal, and it's about, as a believer, how do you live in that world where someone has done something so wrong to you or to your family or to and I think that's the universal theme that kind of plays through the series. I know you said like 3 things, but I just picked one of those.
Forgiveness, yeah. It was eternity and mercy.
Yeah. And eternity. I mean, eternity plays in there as well because of, obviously, it's like why are they roaming through the end times? What is on the other side of it? I kind of think of end times movies in a way of they're almost like the zombie apocalypse movies, kind of in the way that you think about the Resident Evil movies and how they, Mila Jovovich like roamed, for I forget how many movies she did, 5 or so movies with those. But the beauty, I think, with our end time, at least in the Revelation Road movies, it takes a deeper look at what is after, the life after, which is what you're talking about, eternity. And for that, that's one of the beauties of Christian faith-based movies, is because it plays on a deeper part of our soul, and where do we go, when we're done here on this planet.
And we need something. We need something to look forward to. I mean, as we live in today, we just see that times get dark and things get hopeless. We need there to be something more.
Light,
Right. So I like that the series will even showcase that, because, it's fun. I think what's fun about it is the mystery of what will happen, and the thriller of it all. But we do need hope. So thank you for adding that.
Well, the other thing that's so great about the series is it takes the book of Revelation, hence the name, Revelation Road, and it brings to light those things that we've read about since we were kids, or whenever you entered into the, your faith journey. And it looks at these when the seals break. Like there's so many different things that we've read about, and then we bring it to Gabriel Sabeloff is the writer, director, and the mind behind this universe, so to speak. It's kind of our Avengers in a lot of ways. It's our Mad Max. It's our Star Wars. It's but pulling from the scriptures is the most exciting part of the series.
Yeah. Sure. I love that. So God's Not Dead is coming back.
God's still not dead. Yeah.
I love it. Talk about it. You said there's a next installment that's filming?
Yeah, we're about to...
Scheduled.
Well, scheduled, yeah. We're about to start shooting here in July, and God's Not Dead. The tag is still out, but In God We Trust is the working title right now. God's Not Dead, In God We Trust. And I'm excited for, it's been amazing to see these movies and how they've impacted people's lives all over the world. It's funny to me because people come up to me everywhere. Yesterday I flew out here, and the guy sitting next to me had seen all the movie, all the God's Not Dead.
Wow.
It's like, a lot of times I run into people who have only seen 1 or 2.
Right.
They aren't unaware that there's 4 of them. But then you find, the guy... whatever on the plane had seen all 4 of them, big fan of them. And what's funny to me though is that a lot of times they can't get the title right. Like,
what do you
God's
mean?
Not Dead, right? But they'll say all kinds of variations of it. Sometimes they're like, I loved you in God's Dead.
Oh,
and and you're like, oh wow. I don't think you're quite getting the through line of the movie franchise at all. God's Not Dead, and and a lot of times they're like, "No, he's not."
That's hilarious.
It's just it's a funny cover. I think people's maybe whatever.
It's cute. It's cute. It's quirky.
It is. It's very, very quirky.
Can you share a little bit of thematically where you guys are going with it, or?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. We definitely set these movies up that you don't have to see all of them to carry on, But I do play the same character in the movie as I'm not playing 4 different characters. Yeah. It's the same guy. So he has been traveling since the first one through the franchise. And Reverend Dave is back, and Reverend Dave is running for Congress this time. Yeah. Like if you saw 4, did you see 4?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So 4 kind of sets up the thing that, obviously it's not like I ever wanted to run for politics, me personally or my character.
Right.
And
but if you want to make a change, I figure that's the way you can.
And that's what's in our political divide country that we live in. I think Washington needs some help. In many ways. And so
We need to sprinkle
God's
some
Not
light.
Dead is
Sprinkle
coming
some light there.
coming to Washington.
That's awesome. Well, David, thank you so much. It's always great chatting with you. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I'm a fan of Christian Post, and thank you for having me.
Always.
And and PureFlix is, a lot of people ask, PureFlix is going through a lot of different transitions, change. The big news was that PureFlix merged with Great American Media, and it's an interesting ride. PureFlix, obviously, we started in 2005. We started the streaming platform in 2015. So it's been an interesting, and then Sony came in at the end of 20. It's like an ever-changing, where does it go and where is the Lord leading it? And but I'm still so proud of PureFlix and proud of, there's over 10,000 titles on there streaming every day for people, and the platform has really exploded into.
People love it.
Yeah.
I hear about it all the time. They're like, yeah, we downloaded PureFlix for our family.
Yeah.
And I have a toddler now, and I love that there's a kid section. There's specific, titles for toddlers. And then as they grow up, I love it. I actually really enjoy it.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
I'm starting a podcast.
Oh,
there's something new.
that's
for that me.
important.
I know. Yeah, the White House Pod with David A.R. White.
Wow.
And so we've been going. I think we're like 20 episodes in, and it's a fun thing. I mean, what you do, I've always enjoyed talking to people. So
That's awesome. So what are you talking about? Is it like...
It's kind of like life, family, faith, and where they're at. A lot of the people that have been on have had such extensive careers that I always find it interesting people's story to get to that career. The book, my book, Between Heaven and Hollywood, Chasing Your God-Given Dream. I'm always fascinated about where do people get those dreams, and then how do they unfold.
That's awesome. Well, I love it. Thank you, David.
Yeah,
You're
thanks
awesome.
for having me. I appreciate it.
Always.